This video is a part of our Meet the Composers unit. So far, we have learned about Bach from the Baroque time period and Mozart from the Classical time period. Today, you are going to meet a man named Ludwig van Beethoven. There will be 5 optional questions at the end of this video. If you send the answers to me on Class Dojo or email, I will mail you something special. Here we go! Our composer of the week is Beethoven. His full name is Ludwig van Beethoven, but you can just call him Beethoven. He was a composer during the classical and romantic time periods. The romantic time period doesn't mean lovey-dovey like Valentine's Day. It means composers during this time period made music that told a story. Ludwig van Beethoven was born in 1770 in Bonn, Germany. As a child, Beethoven's father forced him to practice all day and all night, every day and every night, because he wanted him to be just like Mozart, a child prodigy. Beethoven actually studied under Mozart, and Mozart was one of his many teachers. Many people thought Beethoven was crazy, but he was just really smart and focused on his work. Toward the end of his life, Beethoven became deaf, which means he couldn't hear. Imagine creating music and not being able to hear how it sounded. This was really difficult for Beethoven. Beethoven died in 1827. He is one of the most famous composers ever to live. Today we are going to listen to Symphony No. 5. This was one of Beethoven's many famous pieces. This piece was composed for an orchestra to play. part of the video is completely optional. You can choose to answer these 5 questions or you can choose not to. If you do answer them and send them to me on Class Dojo, I will send you a prize in the mail. Here we go. Question number 1. What is the name of the composer we learned about today? Question number 2. What country is he from? Question number 3. Who was one of Beethoven's teachers? Question number 4. What disability did Beethoven have as he got older? Number 5. What piece did we listen to today? Thank you so much for joining me and learning about the great composer Beethoven. I'll see you next time to learn about a dude named Tchaikovsky who is also a very famous and awesome composer. Toodaloo, Scooby-Doo!